Hi folks, Stan, moderator of Wealth Success Reviews, and I'm here today to talk to you about a hidden danger of brainwave entrainment, or more specifically the danger of the theta brainwave state. When we enter into theta, or even into alpha, we are in an altered state of consciousness. In alpha, our brain becomes synchronized, we have greater access to the subconscious mind, and the critical factor is lessened. And in the theta state, it works so very well for positive suggestion because in the theta state, we have no critical factor whatsoever. Everything that we hear is accepted automatically by the subconscious. There's no question. There's no critical factor to stop negative beliefs or false beliefs or anything from entering the mind without that filter, and it just becomes embedded in the subconscious. Now, this is easy to take care of, if you're using brainwave entrainment products. I mean, it's the reason they work so well is they eliminate the critical factor, and you get those positive suggestions very easily. And products like Alan Tutt's, belief brainwave entrainments, he now calls success braces. It works so well because it gets you into the theta state, and you have no critical factor, and all of those wonderful positive suggestions that he makes are just embedded in your mind immediately and without question. Same thing with the audios from Think Right Now. Mike Brezia does an excellent job, and if you listen to his audios, they're designed to set you into the alpha state. And if you listen to them while you're falling asleep, you'll enter the theta state. And those wonderful positive suggestions in Think Right Now will be embedded in your mind without question. It really, it works very well. Here's the downside. When you're in that state of theta in particular, beta or alpha and theta, but theta in particular because you have no critical factor whatsoever, if you can overhear something, it's important that you have a really quiet place to listen to your brainwave entrainments, because if you can overhear the TV in the background, or you hear somebody arguing in the background or saying something negative in the background, your mind is going to embed this in the subconscious without question. So it's really important, critical, that you absolutely have a very silent place where you can't possibly overhear any sort of negative talk or any sort of advertising, because you do not want that being embedded in your subconscious. Actually, one of the real factors that we should be concerned with is not while we're using brainwave entrainment products, because we know that we need to have a silent place. But the problem is, if you're one of those people like me that if you fall asleep while watching TV, you're naturally going to enter the theta state in that near sleep or in that early sleep time, and everything that's going on that TV, all those commercials are being embedded in your mind. TV is bad enough to begin with. When you watch TV, it's been scientifically proven that within a few minutes of watching TV, you enter the alpha state, which is a much higher suggestibility state. It is a super learning state, and much of what you hear is going to not be analyzed by the critical factor in your mind. And if you fall asleep while watching TV, all those commercials, the new Lexus or the new Hyundai or the latest underarm deodorant product, you're going to have it because you simply fell asleep watching TV. You have no critical factor. So there is a danger to specifically the theta state, but also the alpha state. And you should be aware that when you're using these products, make sure that you have an absolutely silent, quiet place to use them in. And if you watch TV, you shouldn't be doing that anyway, but if you watch TV, if you're the type that falls asleep, you're just asking, to be sold all kinds of products that you don't need or want and would never desire without their pushing them on you. And they're using this against you. I mean, this is one of the points of advertising, one of the points of television, is to sell you, and they do it by, luring you into the alpha state, and if you fall asleep while watching TV, you're in the theta state, and you're in trouble. All right. Hey, keep this in mind, and other than that, it's a beautiful day out there. Seize the day. Have a wonderful day.